everybody, it's Chris Bezanoy, or Chris B, from CSB Security Inc. with another informative video. Before we go forward, a little disclaimer. What I'm about to tell you is based on my opinion in the past 5 years, dealing with Health Canada, over 310 applications, 100 site visits, 50 attestations. Nonetheless, it is my opinion, and your opinions may vary. Today's topic is going to be brief. I just want to mention that sometimes it's best to leave the past in the past. Even though we often learn from the past, it helps pave the way for the future, that's only applicable to certain things. What I'm referring to is clients that go out and visit LPs, current LPs, wherever they may be in Canada, make some notes, take a look at growing strategies, take a look at security systems, fence lines, motorized gates, take a look at tables, take a look at lighting, all that fun stuff. Make those notes, come back, include what it is that they wrote down into their strategy moving forward, build a facility based on somebody else's blueprints, based on somebody else's growing strategy, what somebody else did. The challenge you're going to have is that if somebody was licensed, let's say 4 years ago, that is a totally different standard than it is today. A reviewer 4 years ago is a little bit more educated now. They may be looking for specific things, lessons learned from other LPs that may be given a license 4 years ago, but made some mistakes along the way, and therefore have a better way of doing things. There are a number of times where I show up to a site where I've been hired to do an attestation to help a client get licensed. I take a tour of the site, and I notice something that may not go over well with Health Canada. 9 times out of 10, a client or an integrator or a general contractor will put up the argument to say, well, Chris, I understand what you're saying. You think Health Canada may flag this as an issue, but I can tell you for sure, there's a site I visited around the corner last year, and they're doing the exact same thing, and they're licensed, and they're happy about it. And I often have to have that awkward conversation to remind general contractors, installers, clients, that just because what happened a year ago got a license doesn't mean what happened now will get a license. So that LP could have had to jump through hoops. Maybe they have a different growing strategy than you do, and you just didn't realize it. Maybe they've changed things in the past year to be more compliant. Maybe that reviewer from Health Canada that visited that site a year ago absolutely loved what they were doing, and then 6 months afterwards went, oh boy, we've now discovered some issues with the way that they were growing. I'm going to hope that they are going to update the way they grow, or update their GPP compliance, or update their security systems, whatever it is. So quite simply, it's okay to do research. It's okay to visit other LPs. I encourage you to do so. It's a great networking and learning tool. Just be mindful of porting over other people's mistakes into your application. Because somebody like myself may come in and say, well, I was talking to Health Canada no more than 2 weeks ago, and they mentioned they really don't like this. They see it too often. They don't like it. We have to solve it. And if your only answer back to me is, well, that's nice, but you know what? The LP around the corner is doing the same thing, so we're okay. I'm going to go ahead with the attestation. I'm going to have a little prayer for you. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that you still get a license. But I'm definitely going to tell you, it doesn't mean what was done a year ago works today. Definitely doesn't mean what was done 4 years ago or 5 years ago works today. So if you visited one of the very first LPs that happens to be running a greenhouse, and you take a look at their pesticides, you take a look at how they're being GPP compliant in the greenhouse, their security systems, their growing strategies, their filtration systems, and you figured, well, I'm going to build the exact same thing, and it's taken you 4 years to build what you have, there's a good chance that what was done 5 years ago, it's probably not very good now. The basic message is, folks, leave the past in the past. Learn from it. Get your consultants on board. Hire the right team to tell you if what you've seen in the past will work for the future. My name's Chris, CSB Security Inc. You can give me a call. You can send me an email. Ask me a question. I will let you know the latest standard because I see facilities all the time and I deal with Health Canada all the time. Thanks for watching. Feel free to follow us. We do a lot of informative videos. We believe in information sharing. If you have a question, go ahead and email me. I'll do my best to answer it either on video or just privately responding to you by email. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next video.